What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns, and dang, it's been a while since I posted a video. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while. For those of you guys that have been following the channel, you guys know that I mean, the fighting's kind of over now, but we've been doing a bunch of fighting, guys, and I'll link the last live stream that showed when we took control of the plateau. But damn, where do I even start? Let's just see. So what I want to talk about today is like how the hell did we manage to make a comeback, right? And I know some of you guys, as soon as I said that, were like, it's because R betrayed, and you know, not to get into the details of that, right? But yes, R did switch sides for reasons that are rumored right now. I personally haven't asked any of them like the full details. I think enough people have covered that. I think Meower's video covered a lot of that. And there could be other stuff there, but like I said, I'm not going to go into the details of that. However, going into this, guys, into the final zone, you guys know that we were in a 3v6. Okay? We were in a 3v6. And you know, some people can say, oh, pay to win needs to have better Diplo, yada, yada, yada. But there was already some bad blood with R and DBB towards the pay to win people, specifically the leadership, from what I heard. So we were kind of just, at a disadvantage. There's a lot of people that even stopped playing throughout the season. It was rough. We had a bunch of freaking, FS was doing really good with the behemoths, winning frames, yada, yada, yada. But anyways, going into this, guys, when we were able to because we were able to get on the top of the dragon from the beginning, right? We were able to build up there. One of the biggest mistakes that FS made in the beginning was that they popped their building buff prior to getting the spire, and what this did was it delayed it, right? Because they had to destroy the spire, capture or whatever before they can start building in. So what pay to win builders did was we built up normally, took the spire, then we beelined it with the fast build all the way up, and we were able to get up here on top of the plateau. Ultimately, their numbers were just too much, man. We were just completely outnumbered, and they ended up pushing us back to these two choke points here on the spire. Now, at this point, a lot of players, guys, would just give up and stop playing the game. They're like, oh, we didn't win Dragon anymore, which, I get some people kind of have that like sore loser mentality, right? But for us real gamers and hardcore gamers, we don't give a damn if we're losing, winning, we're gonna tie, whatever. Okay, all you gotta do is continue fighting, guys. All you gotta do is continue fighting. And while we continued fighting here for days on end, you guys can see it in my live streams. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to look in there. Damn, I have a lot, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 live streams, guys, totaling God knows how many hours of streaming. Probably close to 3 days of streaming, actually. Probably a little bit under that, but you could kind of see all the progression through here, right? So we were kind of battling out in the spires here, and at one point FS stopped pushing. They stopped pushing. They built a CF, called it good, but R&R continued pushing us, right? And then FS would send help over, DBB would help, but ultimately we were able to like hold off. And this specific portion of the war is what caused a lot of conflict between FS, RR, DBB, right? Because they had some, like, from my understanding, right? Just from what I've been hearing, there was like not necessarily a misunderstanding, right? But I believe that FS was trying to tell R to not build over to this pass or do that. Anyways, it was a disagreement in plans. And with the fact that we were just constantly pressuring them, that just caused more friction, right? Ultimately, R was like, okay, well, we need to back out. We need to start healing. So then we were able to gain ground all the way from up here, came across all the way up to here. And at this point, there was so much shit talking going on against R&R, and that was probably like their last like straw where they're like, screw this, right? And then it was a battle, man. It was a battle. I still think I'm gonna go in and edit it, guys. This is kind of like, I just wanted to talk about kind of like key points and things for people to take away going into their new seasons. And I'll touch on those key points here in a bit. So we were ultimately able to come up. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, let's touch on the key points. Okay, 1, Diplo wins wars, guys. Diplo wins wars. Granted, you know, there's some factors that play in there too, but Diplo is a massive part of it. With that being said, for those of you guys that are R4s, R5s, make sure that you guys are maintaining good relationships. Excuse me. Make sure you guys are maintaining good relationships with people that you guys play with, you know, fight against, ally, you know, be professional, be respectful, especially the leaders, you know, and leaders, make sure that, you know, you're talking with your members, like, guys, competitive banter is cool, but no getting personal or yada, 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 right? Or however, whatever limitations you want to place, but ultimately there still has to be a sense of, respect within the players, right? Because as time goes by and you continue being toxic, like, you know, there's some alliances out there known for being toxic. There's people that are known to be toxic, mercenary groups, you name it, right? You know, you start earning a really bad reputation, and it makes the Diplo stuff a little bit harder. Number 2, don't give up, okay? A lot of us love this game. We spend a lot of time, a lot of money, you know, effort, everything, blood, sweat, and tears into this damn game, you know? So just don't give up. Keep on fighting. You never know what's going to happen in these KVKs as far as, you know, people's relationships, you know, some people getting aggressive, whatever, you know, so that's there. Don't give up. Number 3, it really came down to RSS healing. Hulkson was one of the ones that talked about when he was saying, like, this is the future of Call of Dragons, is whoever who can RSS heal the most. And let me tell you guys, it's a thing. It is a freaking thing. Okay, because look at this. This is the most merits that I've ever gotten. I'm almost at 34 million merits. I haven't fought in like 2-3 days. I've been recovering, legit just recovering, sleeping in, like you name it, right? Just recharging the batteries, as I recommend a lot of you guys do. Don't burn out. But that was it. You know, with the don't give up. So back to the RSS stuff, dude. I mean, I didn't have diligence, but man, oh man, maybe I should have took it. Now, after seeing a lot of reports of people getting zeroed, I'm like, maybe it's better I eat the extra 25% costs, you know? Maybe it's better I eat the extra 25% costs. Had I used diligence, so I used about 1.4 billion mana, guys. Yeah. And majority of that mana was towards the one and only war deciding march of this entire war, Gorish Skogul. I know a lot of you guys were probably thinking Magzay. Don't get me wrong, Magzay did their thing, but man, oh man, did those tanks up on these plateaus play such a major role. I mean, you guys have heard me talk about it before, that if you want to be an impact player, like you gotta have the troops to get in people's faces, right? With your tanks, cavalry, lol, or archers, right? And then you know, yeah, have some good mages or whatever, but those tanks, man, would be nuts, right? So with that being said, a big factor to our success was the big man toxic right here. This guy was just 5-bombing out non-stop tanks during our pushes. It was insane. Like I said, I'm gonna link the video, the entire live stream of our last battle before we took control of the dragon. Watch it, guys. Learn from it. Man, it was absolutely insane. So yeah, the RSS healing. So for those of you guys that have been slacking with RSS healing, luckily I heard there's an or not heard, but as we've seen in the patch notes, there's going to be an auto gathering feature. So that should be really good to help us get more RSS. Oh, but man, RSS is going to be huge, guys. Huge. So make sure that we're not slacking on farming. I just woke up, so yeah, that's why I don't have my queue here. But once I'm done editing or making this video, I'll definitely get on that with the RSS healing, because that's gonna be huge, right? And so, and a little bit of micro, making sure that you guys go in and get that healing cost down, the healing mana cost down, you know, all your villages and all that. But those are the main key points that I want you guys to take away from this video. Preparing to go into your guys' new seasons. Make good decisions, man. Be kind to people. Even though some people really don't deserve it. But, you know, just disengage from it, man. Just disengage from it. Some people just do too much. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a quick summary as how all of this happened. And actually, before that, let's go in and show you guys something. Go into a little bit of the stats of what happened, right? So some of you guys are probably like, oh, I wonder what the rankings were. Okay, so Alliance Power, right? Obviously, we're number 1 in this server here, right? Alliance merits, this is the main thing. We ended up getting 2.5 billion merits, guys. From my understanding, we have the most merits out of all the other servers. Granted, a lot of other servers didn't even have a final zone, so that plays a massive factor into that. But you can see the amount of fighting that we got in this season. Man, it was good. And we were farming like the first month. So ended up making up for it. I will be making some videos, you know, acknowledging some of our top fighters here, because I wasn't the only one, guys. It really came down to like our spenders, and I've said it before we even got into final zone. I remember talking to my boy Saint Gray. I was telling him, bro, look, at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to, are the spenders gonna spend? And let me tell you, bro, the spenders spent. The spenders spent. We had so many gold chests. We had so many gold chests coming in from, you know, the supply station, time of harvest, you name it, guys. Look at this. You can even, I'll give you guys a quick glance at the personal merits, right? 89, 46,000 or 46 million, 42 million, Tenjin 41 million. Silent Saku 41 million, the GOAT 39, and I'm at 33. Big gap there between 6th and 7th. 33. Damn, look at this. We have about 12 people over 30 million merits. Like, damn. I was very impressed with the guys and gals of the Pay to Win Alliance. So for those of you guys that were tuning into the live streams, guys, I can't even thank you enough for doing that, man. You guys hung out, whether you were Pay to Win, FS, or whatever, wherever you guys were from. We hung out. It was a good time, bro. And you know, going on to like future videos or whatever, that's kind of how I plan on doing it. When there's like heavy fighting, I'll just be live streaming a lot of the fighting. Just, you know, when it comes to like when you're really fighting a lot like that, dude, you got to, you know, put your time in, get some rest while also trying to balance your life. It's insane, right? It's honestly very unrealistic a lot of the times, but you know, it comes down to the passion of the game, right? Which we have a lot of that here. A lot of you guys would tune into the streams like, damn, you're still streaming, you're still going. Absolutely, brother. That's what we're gonna do. If we lose, it's not because of my individual effort, I'll tell you that much, right? And you know, that's another takeaway. Put in your work, guys. Put in your work. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this video, and expect more videos coming from me since we are on the downtime of our server. If there's any servers that you guys want me to cover, I know the Big E-tron server merch is one that I have my eyes on. But if you guys have any suggestions, or anyone has war and wanted me to do like a watch party for them for their war, let me know, guys. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like, and if you're enjoying this content, to include the live streams that I'm a link, make sure you drop a sub-a-roni for your boy. It definitely helps me out a lot. We're on the road to 3K subscribers now. We just hit our 2K not too long ago, so now we're on our road to 3K, and hopefully that we can get there together, guys. Also, subscribing, turn on that bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. Okay, guys, so you guys don't miss out and you're able to stay up with the latest and greatest, because I'm gonna give everything, guys. Updated builds from what I ran, you know, pets, everything, guys. I'm gonna interview our top 10 fighters here in Pay to Win, what they were running, you know, how much mana they spent, you know, everything for you guys. Okay, so with that being said, it's your boy Guns. I'm out. Peace and good luck to everyone out there.